While you're enjoying your lunch, and as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Discovery and the 10th anniversary of bringing people together to celebrate innovation in Ontario, we would like to play a short video. It provides a glimpse into the past 10 years of Discovery.
I found it strange that there was no venue where all of the great ideas that were being developed by the Ontario Centres of Excellence were getting any public notice. And so we came up with the idea of Discovery.
Well, it's the one place once a year that the whole innovation ecosystem comes together.
Discovery provides the best venue I have seen.
I think one of the things that for me distinguishes Discovery is really the sheer size of the event that focuses on entrepreneurship and innovation.
Throughout the year when I tell people that I make Muse, often they say, oh yeah, I tried it at OCE Discovery.
What we are doing is showcasing Ontario innovation. We've had people come and visit Discovery from the United States, from Europe, from Asia, and people have told us there's nothing like it.
You hear people talking about how we lack innovation in Canada. The only way to change that is to really start celebrating those of us that are willing to try new paths forward.
If you compare us to where we were 10 years ago, has been the evolution to youth, especially with more emphasis on youth entrepreneurship in particular.
The things we innovate today, they become services and products tomorrow.
The Discovery show floor is a place where all the magic happens.
It's a hubbub of ideas and people getting together and enjoying themselves.
Then the show floor also becomes a place where you can discover other connections that are important for you.
It provides actually a great opportunity for our researchers to interact with each other, to network with investors as well.
There's folks there from all different parts of this ecosystem that you probably don't even know exist. So it's an amazing way for you to learn to navigate, learn how to make it work for you, find people who just want to help you and want to make it work for you. Being somebody who got mentored, now I am myself a mentor.
You see what you can do and you're confident. That's the important thing.
We didn't even know if anybody would show up. And as it turned out that first year, about 800 people in fact came. Today, Discovery is pushing toward 3,000.
This year, we are celebrating the 10th anniversary of Discovery. I am so grateful for Ontario Centres of Excellence.
First of all, let me give a big thank you to AMD for bringing us today's luncheon. I hope everyone has been having an enjoyable and productive time at Discovery. I'd also like to give a special shout out to the Classy Cyborgs, a first LEGO League team from Lester B. Pearson Public School in Aurora, Ontario. The team was one of 20 semi-finalists from 22 countries and the only team representing Canada at the Global Innovation Awards last week. Their attendance here at Discovery is sponsored by Golder Associates. Congratulations to the Classy Cyborgs. I am very pleased to now introduce the Honourable Brad Dogood, Ontario's Minister of Economic Development, Employment and Infrastructure. We are so pleased to have him here with us again at Discovery. The province has greatly benefited from his passion and long-time support for innovation. As Minister, his focus is on creating jobs, promoting Ontario as a smart place to invest, building a culture of entrepreneurship, and growing a strong, innovative economy that is inclusive to people of all abilities. He has been a highly effective champion of entrepreneurism and helping young people get the support and training they need to build a successful future and showcasing their entrepreneurial energy and ideas. Prior to this post, he served in a number of cabinet roles, including Minister of Training, Colleges and Universities, Minister of Economic Development and Innovation, Minister of Energy and Infrastructure, Minister of Aboriginal Affairs, and Minister of Labour. These portfolios span the economic and social spectrum, instilling a cross-government approach to public policy and government priorities. Please join me in welcoming Minister Dogood.
Thank you, Tom. We're just talking about getting older. I am absolutely delighted to join you here today, and I am so blown away. I remember when our government set out 10 years ago with the Discovery vision, and there was a couple of hundred people in the room. Tom tells me, and Tom's not one to exaggerate, There are 3,000 people here today registered for this conference, and well, I'm looking far back there. There's at least a football field or two of people. So give yourselves a great round of applause for how you're responding to our innovation agenda here in Ontario. And I'm going to ask you as well, now that you're clapping, Tom Core has been a leader in innovation in this province for the last decade. He's really taken Ontario, I think, to the top in North America as a jurisdiction because of the great work he does, working with entrepreneurs, working with researchers, and working with our business community. Give Tom a big round of applause because we wouldn't be here without him. And Michael doesn't know I'm going to introduce him either. Michael Nobrega is here as well. He's the chair of OCE. Michael greeted me at the door today. All I can say about Michael is about a year ago, our government was facing a very challenging issue in our innovation sector. I won't go into details. Those of you in the sector, I think, know what I'm talking about. We got the best advice from the best expert anywhere in the world today, Michael Nobrega. And the key was our government took his advice, problem solved. Our innovation agenda continues, full bore. Michael, stand up. He's the chair of OCE, and he really deserves our applause today. A real champion for innovation. And when I say Ontario is a global leader in innovation, it's not just a politician up here blowing hot air at you, although maybe I am blowing a little hot air. It really is totally backed up by the facts. We have 19,000 information communication technology firms operating in Ontario today, second only to the Silicon Valley in California. We're number 2 in North America. We're hot on the heels of California. Ontario is becoming a global leader in information communication technology. We should applaud that too, because that's an important part of our future. And I see my good friend Pat from IBM applauding very loudly down there. Thank you, Pat. I'm also delighted to be here today because I come from Oshawa, Ontario, where I had the thrill today, somebody cheered for Oshawa, where I had the thrill today of making an announcement with one of our very important partners, GM Canada. And that announcement was to make Oshawa their hub for the connected vehicle here in Ontario. That's where the auto sector is going. Because of the hard work of OCE, because of the work of many of you here today, bringing together researchers and innovators and entrepreneurs in our business community, we're now becoming the hub for the next generation of the auto sector. That's something in Ontario we can be really, really proud of, and that's something that's going to drive forward as we build that next generation economy. So I think we can applaud for that too. Most important of all, I'm here today to celebrate with all of you the end of a fantastic program. I shouldn't say the end, because the program will continue on, and that's the Young Entrepreneurs Make Your Pitch competition. And there's a number of young entrepreneurs today that have involved themselves across this province in this fantastic competition. We challenged Ontario's high school students to make videos pitching new business ideas. And the idea is we want our young people to develop a culture of entrepreneurialism from junior school right up through high school, right up to post-secondary into the private sector, because we want to continue to be a leader in startups. Toronto's now number 6 in the world in startups. I would say, Tom, a decade ago, we probably weren't even on the list. But the exciting thing about it is we're producing the best young entrepreneurs anywhere in North America, and this competition highlights some of that talent. We then brought 20 finalists here, coached them, and put them in front of a panel of judges to make a convincing pitch. I want to thank all of our high school entrepreneurs who participated today. I'm going to ask them all to stand if they can. Let's give them a big round of applause. They're the future of Ontario's next generation economy. Thank you so much. In particular, I want to acknowledge our past winners who are here today. Imam Jafari and George Oni, thank you two so much. You're inspiring young people. You're now inspiring other young people as role models. You very much represent our next generation economy. I've got a second thing to announce today as well, which is kind of cool, and this is a great place to announce it. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we're piloting another initiative that will support social entrepreneurs. And we're really doing well. Ontario now is the leader in North America for social entrepreneurs. The Ontario Social Impact Vouchers pilot program, which I'm announcing today, will help our promising social entrepreneurs get training specific to their needs to grow their businesses. We have 125 vouchers worth up to $3,000 each that will be available to these young people to unlock the potential of our brightest social entrepreneurs across this province. This pilot program is modeled after the Ontario Centres of Excellence Successful Voucher for E-Business program and will be delivered in partnership with the Ontario Centres of Excellence, who have a fantastic record in social innovation. And in fact, the last time I was in the Silicon Valley, what the governor of California was telling me is, and it's great to hear this coming from the Silicon Valley, is they are trying to figure out what we're doing here in Ontario to generate all of this social entrepreneurial, social innovation activities. So to all of you social innovators in this crowd of 3,000 today, thank you. You're helping Ontario lead the way in social innovation, and it's something that is exciting to each and every one of us. So let me conclude as you eat your lunch today by saying thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to our leaders, Tom and Michael. Thank you to OCE. Thank you to our young entrepreneurs. And thank you for all the mentors that are here today, the organizations, the corporate sponsors that are thirsty for these young entrepreneurs who are really going to help drive innovation within their companies that are going to continue to ensure that Ontario leads the next generation economy. Thank you all so very, very much, all 3,000 of you, for listening. Great to be here. What an exciting day. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Duguid, for your remarks and the very exciting announcement about the new Ontario Social Impact Voucher Program. I would now like to introduce Mr. Tsai, who is bringing greetings on behalf of the Chinese delegation to Discovery. We're so pleased once again to see such a strong interest from China's entrepreneurs and investors in Ontario innovation. Since 2013, Mr. Tsai has been a counselor with the Department of International Cooperation and the Ministry of Science and Technology of China. Previously, he was posted as Counselor for Science and Technology in the Chinese Embassy in Washington. Mr. Tsai is a senior engineer. Please welcome Mr. Tsai.
Thank you, Tom. The Honorable Minister Brad Duguid. Ladies, gentlemen, good afternoon. It's my great pleasure to speak here. Since I set foot in the charming city of Toronto, I have made quite a few discoveries, particularly after I finished my tour of this OCE's Discovery. I have discovered that so many high-tech achievements have been made here, which overwhelm me very much. I discovered that there are so many young scientists, engineers, impress me with their talents and energy. The most important discovery for me is that there is great enthusiasm about China among the science and the business community in Ontario, which makes me more confident about our cooperation. Now, I would like to say a few words about China's scientific and technology progress and China's dedication to international cooperation. Since its reform and opening up, China has seen rapid progress in science, technology, and enhancement of innovation capability. China has grown from the follower of the international science and technology development to an equal partner, keeping a competitive edge in a number of research fields. It's fair to say that China has become a nation of innovation. Science and technology have played an enabling role in sustaining China's economic growth, restructuring its industry, transforming the growth pattern, and improving the people's well-being. In 2014, China's gross R&D expenditure reached 1.33 trillion RMB, which is equivalent to about 270 billion Canadian dollars. And also China ranked the second largest in the number of scientific papers globally and fourth in the number of citations. The contract volume of technology transactions totaled 857.7 billion RMB, an increase of 14.8% over the year 2013, an increase of 14.8%. China has the largest science and technology talent pool in the world, 3.8 million full-time equivalent R&D personnel. At present, China has established bilateral science and technology cooperation mechanism and innovation policy dialogues with 154 countries and regions. In our innovation dialogues with the US, Russia, France, and European countries, we have managed differences in an effective manner and striving for consensus and cooperation. China has worked with African and ASEAN countries in launching science and technology partnership program, which has helped developing countries improve their infrastructure and capacity building. China has also participated in some international math science projects like SKA, ITER, endeavoring to address global challenges. The Chinese government supports greater global presence of the domestic enterprises and the research institutes. We encourage our research institutes to establish stable partnership with the state-of-the-art international partners in a broader scope. We support international organizations, multinationals, and foreign research institutes to set up headquarters or branches in China. We encourage capable Chinese enterprises to go global and build overseas R&D centers. In the future, China will further integrate itself into the global innovation network, share tremendous opportunities with other countries and regions, and achieve win-win outcomes through cooperation. I'm very excited to be here because the Ministry of Science and Technology of China shares the cordial relations with both the Canadian federal government and with Ontario government. I can see the comparative advantages among us. We complement each other in the field of R&D and commercialization. I strongly believe that our cooperation is win-win and hope that you can join us to make your adventure. I'm sure your adventure will be rewarding. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tsai, for bringing greetings from the Chinese delegation. We are now ready to proceed with the competition awards. Make your pitch for Ontario high school students, the David McFadden Energy Entrepreneur Challenge, the Investor Pitch, and the FinTech Investor Pitch. I will ask OCE's Board Chair, Michael Nobrega, to join me and Minister Duguid in helping to present the awards. For the third consecutive year, we are pleased to announce our winners of the Young Entrepreneurs Make Your Pitch competition. This contest for Ontario high school students is presented by OCE and the Ontario government as part of the Youth Jobs Strategy. This year, the Make Your Pitch contest receives a record 209 entries. 20 finalists, who were chosen through a combination of public and expert voting based on a 2-minute video, pitched their ideas yesterday afternoon. On Sunday evening, the high school competitors went to 111, Canada's largest big data and high-performance computing accelerator funded by OCE, OMERS Ventures, and Ryerson University for a boot camp to polish their pitching skills. Let's roll the video.
I designed and programmed Charitable Wishlist, a website that connects donors, volunteers, and charitable organizations.
I came up with a piece of technology which will bring a drastic change into the lives of arthritis patients.
We add a new style to the jewelry industry of Canada because we create jewelry completely out of paper.
Around 200,000 students fail or drop out of one or more courses during their high school years. This is a staggering amount, and it only stands for Ontario alone.
My business is Excel Tutoring Company. We are a student-to-student tutoring service in which we tutor any subject, any grade, grades 9 to 12.
My solution is an app that allows the user to scan the product with their mobile device and then be directed to nutrition facts and a full ingredient layout.
As a teenager, I would like to engage my generation to be as excited about e-waste disposal as they are about new technologies.
The 6 winners will receive reserved entry into Summer Company, the province's business program for young entrepreneurs, a $750 education voucher donated by Desire to Learn, and a NIMI band donated by NIMI, and a Muse Brain Sensing headband donated by Interaxon. Thank you to those companies for their wonderful prizes. Again, I'd like to extend a big thank you to all of our judges, including those from across the innovation community who helped select the 20 finalists, and particularly the impressive group of highly successful entrepreneurs who judged the finalists yesterday. We are very pleased to be welcoming the Make You Pitch competition into Discovery's community of entrepreneurs. Now I will announce the winners and ask each of them to come to the stage and accept their reward and remain on the stage but move to the side so we can take a group photo. The first winner is Ashuma Doshi from Classy Crafters. The second winner is Kate Vickery from the Doggy Bowl. The third winner is Pat Chong from Latch My Lanyard. The fourth winner is Jake DeGama from XL Tutoring. The fifth winner is Kansa Hassan from C2 CTF Academy. And the sixth winner is Malini Hugh from Introducing the Urban. Please join me in congratulating the winners. We introduce this next award as a way to honor someone who has shown uncommon leadership in the innovation space, particularly in the energy sector. Here is a brief introductory video that will tell you about David McFadden and the award named after him and show some footage from today's competition.
Ontario Centres of Excellence is pleased to present the second annual David McFadden Energy Entrepreneur Challenge. This award honors David McFadden's passion and commitment to Ontario Centres of Excellence and innovation in Ontario. This year's theme is focused on meeting the energy challenges of remote communities. Specifically, the challenge is to develop sustainable electricity generation technology and/or distribution systems that will meet the needs of remote communities rapidly and be easy to install and maintain.
The problem that we're trying to solve is that many off-grid communities across the world do not have access to clean or even sustainable electricity generation. So the technology that we've built is an advanced energy management algorithm that allows us to manage multiple energy sources at once, effectively reducing costs and reducing greenhouse gas emissions.
I traveled throughout Central America and saw remote communities I never could have imagined. With the help of friends and family from around the world, I was able to develop and build several wind turbines and integrate them as part of a community charging station. This was a place where local villagers could bring a cell phone or a flashlight to be charged for free.
Most people use this solution, kerosene lighting. And kerosene lighting, it gives kind of this yellow, dim glow that you can see here. And frankly, it stinks as a solution. 3 years ago, we actually set out to solve this problem. And the way that we did it was we thought about, well, what about solar lighting? Solar lighting is renewable, and it provides a nice, bright, clean LED light. And we actually went to Tanzania and did that.
In these communities, they already have the fuel infrastructure put in place. They have wood, and they use this to heat their homes. And it's really an integrated approach that has to be taken in terms of electricity and thermal energy. So by using the infrastructure and the resources that are already there and better utilizing them, you put the community in a better position.
We are based in Waterloo, and we provide custom energy solutions for remote communities. Unlike our competitors, our energy solutions are linked with core economic activities and outcomes of our target remote communities.
David has been a visionary, an advocate, a true believer, and a great leader. In recognition of his contributions to Ontario's Centres of Excellence, the innovation community, and the energy sector, OCE's Board of Directors presents the David McFadden Energy Entrepreneur Challenge.
Thank you. As one of the judges
During the presentations this morning, I was really blown away by the enthusiasm, the caliber of the presentations, and the creativity that was displayed. It's sort of unfortunate in a way that we can't have more than one winner. Now, there were 5 finalists, as was indicated in the video, who presented their concepts. This year's winner will receive an award of $25,000 to help launch their business and to get their idea to move forward and get commercialized and available for applications, hopefully around the world. I'm now pleased to announce the winner of the David McFadden Energy Entrepreneur Challenge. And the winner is Kyle Bassett of the University of Windsor. So look all around at remote campsites, and if you're up north or in a developing country, hopefully you'll be seeing some of the wind turbines that have been developed by Kyle and his team. So congratulations again, Kyle. You know, he looks happy. It's always nice to have people be in a happy and good mood, and that's part of discovery, I think. Now let me tell you about next year's Energy Challenge. This year our challenge dealt with the generation of energy and focus in particular on applications in remote communities. Next year's challenge is going to be focused on conservation as a tool to meeting the world's energy challenges. And let me read the challenge. Energy conservation and demand management, otherwise known as CDM, can play a key part in assisting the world to use energy responsibly and to achieve desired environmental and climate change objectives. Consumers, big and small, individuals and large corporations can all make a contribution to CDM. The challenge is to develop an easily used and cost-effective CDM system or technology which can be used by a broad cross-section of consumers in Canada and around the world. So that's the challenge. Now, to find out more about the contest and how to apply, you can visit OCE's website. So I don't know when it will be up, but presumably in the next few days. So thank you all for spending the time to hear about this challenge. We hope it has a real benefit in terms of the advancement of conditions around the world. I hope you enjoy the rest of Discovery, and I'll turn the podium back over to our friend Tom Corr.
Thanks, David. We are now ready to announce the winners of the Investor Pitch Competition. This was an opportunity for entrepreneurs of all ages to make their pitch to leading VCs and angel investors to deliver a compelling overview of their investment-ready company in 10 minutes or less. 5 finalists pitched their ideas yesterday to an expert panel for a top prize of $10,000 and an amazing prize package courtesy of the Keiretsu Forum and Dentons that includes exclusive access to pitch at today's Keiretsu Forum Angel Capital Expo, Opportunity to pitch in Silicon Valley at the Angel Capital Expo, including entry fee, travel, and accommodation next month. 6 hours of consultation and coaching to prepare for the Silicon Valley Angel Capital Expo, and $10,000 in legal services from Dentons. This video captures the excitement of the competition.
Our solution is to introduce to the dental marketplace a digital periodontal probe and a 3D charting software. Down the road, we're going to add more physiological parameters, which will make this the most incredible periodontal tool available on the market.
Our vision is to help everyone in education make better decisions with data, to show the right person the right insight at the right time. That's really the key to personalizing education and transforming the system.
The biggest challenge is, how do you engage your people? That's what FreePoint does with our technology. We connect legacy equipment and we engage with people.
We've deployed an application with Women's College Hospital where patients after surgery can go home, enter their own information, take photos of their wound site, and as a result, surgeons can actually monitor their recovery.
The outbreak at UCLA Hospital resulted in 2 patients dying and over 180 being possibly infected. Our value proposition is straightforward. We reduce the contamination risk. Our equipment monitors the endoscope through the whole process. We get to 99.99% every time, and we have the software tools that validate that that has taken place.
I'd like to extend a big thank you to our impressive panel of judges for lending their time and expertise to this event, and to the Keiretsu Forum and Dentons for their very generous support of this competition. I would like to now invite Randy Williams, Kevin Sterling, and Ozan Izanak, all members of Keiretsu Forum, to come to the stage to assist us in announcing the winner. And now, the winner is Raymond Shi from QOC Health. Would you please welcome Raymond to the stage? Please join me again in congratulating our winner. Next, we will be announcing the results of our FinTech Investor Pitch competition. And now I would like to invite Janet Ecker, President and CEO of the Toronto Financial Services Alliance, to join us on stage to help present this award. I would like to begin by thanking our sponsors, the Toronto Financial Services Alliance, Scotiabank, Aviva, Sun Life Financial, and Deloitte. New this year, the FinTech Investor Pitch offers entrepreneurs of any age an opportunity to give financial institutions and investors an overview of their investment-ready company with a focus on big data, cybersecurity, and customer experience. They had 10 minutes to pitch their innovative products or services of special interest to financial institutions. The winner takes home a $25,000 award. This morning, 6 finalists made their pitches to the expert judges panel. We will now show you some footage from the competition.
My name's Adam Rabi. I'm the CEO and founder of Big Terminal. We're a big data company in the fintech space, and we're trying to solve problems for investors. We're trying to declutter their lives, empower them, and save them time and help them invest smarter. We can actually declutter most of that noise by over 95% and really expose the signal inside of that noise.
So in a population of 7.2 billion people, 4.88 billion people have a mobile phone, but only 1 billion people are properly banked. We're trying to cover that gap by combining a cell phone, cash, and a machine. We digitize the cash.
So Coho is effectively a banking product for millennials. So think of this as doing everything you already do with your banking account, direct deposit, bill pay, ATM. That core bank functionality is there, and on top of that, we layer on the experience that sort of millennials expect from a bank. So we as a technology get to leverage what we do well and build an elegant design, some really compelling features.
We brought in Peso. In this situation, I was able to open my app in 2 seconds, put in my friends' 7 contacts, put in the amount of money they owed me, put in a quick message. They got a request to send me the money on their phone. They press send, put in a 4-digit code, and I get my cash back. Peso makes sure that people actually get their money back because we send reminders for you.
Tried it. We offer the first open, dedicated platform for web rooming. We talk to the inventory management solution of that retailer, and we provide a recommendation based on location to the user. So we're essentially bringing that e-commerce transaction and moving it into the physical retail setting, introducing a whole new layer of shopper convenience as well as retailer loyalty.
My name is Vincent Ramatar, founder of Uconnect. We want to be your team to bring you your digital vault on the go. We want to be able to take all that information, protect it with a patent-pending 4-layer of authentication process that is going to secure your mobile smart device.
We want to thank our distinguished judges for lending their expertise to this exciting competition. And now the winner is Jake Tyler and Natalie Cartwright from Peso. Please come to the stage.